To everyone's surprise, Travis Scott is still edging us, and he has not jacked a single boy because his album Jackboys 2 has still not released after almost a year of teasing now. Bro, this new album rollout has been going on for so long, and we're still only getting snippets. Where's the album, Travis? So let's talk about all of this because, like I said, there are new snippets, new updates, and a lot of reasons of why we have not seen this project yet. And before all of that, leave a like, subscribe, it helps my channel out a ton and makes all of these videos possible, and we're on the road to 50,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for all of the support. All right, let's get right into this and talk about the album. And first, like I said, take a look at these completely all new snippets. We've gotten a bunch already from this album. We now have probably seen around 5 songs from Jackboys 2 almost fully revealed, with those first 2 being She Goin' Dumb and Kicked Out. Those were the first 2 shown off at Coachella a few weeks ago, and Kicked Out does have an entire music video at this point and is fully released on Travis's Instagram. So honestly, I'll take that as released at this point. If you want to hear those, they are completely in my Discord. That link will be in the description down below. She Goin' Dumb is definitely my personal favorite out of those 2 though, so I can't wait to hear that in full high quality on Jackboys 2. But it's time to talk about some new snippets that we have heard that are new leading up to this release. This first one being named B&B, which is said to be a Don Toliver and Travis song, and it's produced by Cardo. And if you don't know Cardo, which you probably do, he produced Family Ties, Goosebumps, a ton of songs on Cardi's new album. So just total hit maker, amazing producer. So before we talk about this snippet more, here is a listen to it.
Whipping the truck, no tracks, not giving a fuck, no blacks, not giving a fuck, like Jaleel, not giving a fuck, yeah. He's single in Spanish, bitch in the club, Bruno in Spanglish, that's good enough. We took an hour out of the after hours just to fuck up all at once. I got a bunch, you ain't doing brunch. I got a friend that ain't got a friend. I put a blunt in a blunt.
Comment your guys' opinion on this snippet. I thought it sounded pretty cool. At the end there, you do hear Don pop in for a second, and it also sounds like there is a little beat switch there as well. So that's going to be really sick to hear on first listen. I'm sure it's going to blow everyone's minds and be just absolutely amazing. Don and Travis never miss. And speaking of Don, we have another possible snippet coming from him, and we're not totally sure if it's for his solo album or Jackboys 2, but with Jackboys 2 so close, I'd assume it's probably for that. So before we keep talking about it, here is a listen to that new snippet. Let me know what you guys think of this one in the comments down below. It sounds pretty good. Jackboys 2 or solo, like I said, no solid answer because Jackboys 2 is close, but Don Toliver is headlining Summer Smash in about a month with a collab set with Yeet. So it could just be a song from whatever they drop close to that happening. If they drop anything, I'm sure there will be some type of EP before that performance. So who knows? They could have Travis on it. We'll just have to really just wait till that fully releases on streaming. Along with those 2 snippets, we got pretty lucky with those first 2, y'all, because the second one was actually recorded on a toaster that's been blown up, hit with a bat, then blown up again. So just take a listen to this thing. I'm sorry in advance for not being able to hear this. It's so quiet. I tried to blast it up as much as I could. Comment your opinions on that snippet. It's a little harder here, like I said, but this was shown off obviously at a fashion show, so it makes sense that it's not really in super high quality and not CDQ. It's also kind of hard to judge it when you really can't hear it as well, because it does sound like very generic Travis, and I'm not gonna judge it before I hear it. Even though I have been calling out all of the generic Travis features a lot, I'll give him the chance on this one to prove me wrong when it actually comes out. But that first one, like I said, sounds really sick, especially with the Don part at the end. So I'm super excited for that. Really unique. So now, like I said in the beginning of my video, we are getting truckloads of snippets, literally 3 in the last week. So when is this album dropping? We thought it was going to be before Coachella, then the weekend after it, and neither of those dates happened. Obviously, this video is being recorded and uploaded on a Friday when it drops. So there was no album last night. When is it coming? It feels like this rollout has been going on for so long now, and not even feels. They announced this and teased Jackboys 2 at Summer Smash a year ago, and I feel like the fans are kind of at that point where, in my opinion, I'd rather wait for the album to drop than you give me a snippet weeks and weeks before we're actually going to get the song, because in my opinion, when you get snippets that early, when the album finally drops, unless it's just like a straight classic song, it really just sounds stale and sounds like an old song. It doesn't feel new. Let me know if you guys have the same opinion. Maybe that's just me because I'm listening to them a lot more, making videos with them, so I'm a little biased, but it definitely felt that way when you get songs like, for example, Lost Forever. That's perfect. Just a snippet that was out for so long, and everyone really loved that snippet. They thought it was really good. They were saying it was going to be a hit. And now I'm pretty sure that or Parasail are the least streamed on Utopia. Granted, the beat being swapped at the end played a part in that, but I could still name a bunch of other songs that has happened to me with. Another great example, Cardi's entire album that was on the deluxe. They were pretty much just old songs at that point because everyone was listening to them for so long, even though they were unreleased. And this whole project for Travis cannot be a one and done project. I feel like this one really has to hit hard and just be some great, unique songs, even if they don't have some deeper meaning. And that is this album's problem right now, in my opinion, with all of the snippets that we've heard. A lot of people in rap communities, especially after Cardi's album dropped, have been making the joke about the government mandated Travis Scott feature about every single album. And as someone who loves Travis, he's my most listened to every year. I love him. I go see him all the time. Almost in every single video, I'm wearing his merch because I have so much of it. The features and new songs are starting to get kinda generic. Just looking back to what I'm talking about, because it's obviously not every single song. I really like all of the Jackboys 2 stuff, actually. I think it sounds great. Even Crush and Philly on iMusic, in my opinions, are good songs and have grown on me. It's more the 4x4, the Stuff feature on Lil Baby's album. Just these, honestly, I'll call them blueprint Travis Scott songs. That are the songs that is creating this narrative that quote unquote Travis is washed. Travis hasn't made anything good since dropping Utopia. Just straight brain dead takes in reality, but they still do affect how Travis is perceived as an artist, and it can affect the music. Look at Uzi. Everyone's doubted him, and it just leads you down a trail of making worse and worse music. Because Travis is not washed at all. I genuinely think, one, he's having fun with his music, dropping what he wants to, and two, is simply just not a single artist. Travis has always historically dropped singles that people do not like that much. Believe it or not, when Travis dropped Butterfly Effect, which actually just had its 8-year anniversary, which is just insane. Astroworld has been out for 8 fucking years. Holy shit. People did not like this song, even though it aged very well, and I'm sure most of you remember the backlash Travis got when K-pop dropped. I mean, even me, I thought Utopia was just cooked and done for when that song came out. So I don't think it's time to start ringing the alarm bells for this project. I think Travis knows the stakes that comes with dropping any album, even if it's just a collab project. He said himself on Twitter that he is chefing up and the kids must eat. So Travis has never broken my trust. I'm not gonna start doubting him now. I'm ready. I'm sure you guys are ready. We're gonna do a release party on my channel live stream, so be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for that, and to just get updates on when the album is going to be coming out. Comment your opinions on everything in today's video, the new snippets. When do you think this album is dropping? Anything, leave it down below. Follow my Twitter and Discord to get the fastest updates on all music news. Those links are down below in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and on that note,